Jim Hines, what do we do about the immigration problem?
The immigration problem is a comprehensive problem that needs a comprehensive solution. First of all, we secure our borders. We don't know who's coming across our borders right now. That doesn't work. That's only partly an immigration issue. That's a national security issue. Then we have the really hard problem, which is what do we do with the 12 million undocumented people in this country? I say let's document them, and Chris Shays and I agree on this. Let's document them, and let's take those who are bad actors and criminals, and let's send them back to where they came from. And then, and here's where we do disagree, then, once documented, if you're here, and you work, and you play by the rules, and you pay a fine, because you broke our laws, and you learn English, and we can talk about what else you want to put on that list, you get to get in line for citizenship. Not in front of people who are doing it legally, but you get to get in line for citizenship. For two reasons I say that's true. I grew up in Latin America, first 10 years of my life, and I know I've worked a lot with the Latino population, which is not all of the immigration problem, but a big piece of it. If you ask these people to sign up and give you their address, you're going to have, but you say you're never going to give them citizenship, you're going to have a compliance problem. But more to the point is an issue of principle. In this country, we have no business creating a permanent underclass of people to whom we say, work your whole life, pay your taxes, you will never get to be a U.S. citizenship. That is not an American principle.
Wow. If you play by the rules, well, they aren't playing by the rules. They came here illegally. They broke the law and they jumped in front of everyone else who is waiting in line back home. And so what Jim is basically saying is, eventually there'll be a citizen in the United States while people keep waiting and waiting and waiting. No, he says at the end of the line, but they're here. Now, I think that we obviously agree we need to be enforcing the borders. I have never voted against any effort to do that. In other words, I voted for. I believe you need walls and fences in certain areas. I believe, though, and I believe this with all my heart, the strength of America is the new people who come here who say, you mean I can work for a minimum wage? If I work 100 hours, I can do this. And the next thing you know, they're making a lot more than the minimum wage. They have energy. I want that. But I don't think that we should give someone a path to citizenship who's here illegally. I would give them a blue card. I would allow them to work in dignity. I'd allow them to go back home. I'd allow them to travel. I certainly wouldn't give them a path to citizenship when they have broken the law. And the problem is, when we legalized 3 million illegal immigrants, it ended up being 9. Because you can bring in your kids, your parents, your relatives, you can bring in your brothers, they bring in their siblings. It isn't just 12 million, it's 12 to 20 million. We don't even know. And by the way, if we give them a blue card, they can work in dignity and they will register. And what we then do is make sure that if you hire someone who doesn't have a green card, a blue card, or American citizen, then you throw the book at them. They need a job, they won't have a job unless they register.